I was at the Mystic Aquarium recently for, get this, my niece's 3rd birthday and my brother's 37th birthday.
I've been to the Mystic
I love those
Aquarium.
parallels.
It has the
It's a
saddest
great aquarium.
beluga whale aquarium I've ever seen in my life.
It's lovely. They're so sweet, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's so it's the
It is really
smallest
sad.
tank for beluga whales I've ever seen in my life.
I do want to punch a beluga whale.
No, they're so sweet looking.
Baby.
Yes, but they have that they have a punching bag head. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so do
Where
a
if you,
lot of whales.
punch it.
Do you think it would pop if you punched hard enough?
Stop.
No,
Stop
I would
this.
think it was like a
Can I finish
ripple
my
situation.
fucking story? Jesus Christ, you're the animals here. But we're in the indoor aquarium part, not anywhere near the whales.
Okay.
And they have the jellies on one side.
Can I say something?
where
If we have a little meter here, interest here. So bring me back. Get me closer to whales, or give me something else to punch.
It's little of you talk
there's
about
a
whales.
tank. There's a tank in the aquarium. There's no fish in it. And I'm like, all right, what's going on? And so I see that there's something floating up at the top of the tank. And I went, oh, sick, jellyfish. And then I went, hold up, that's a plastic bag. I am no better than a fucking sea turtle. I am no better than a sea turtle. I get it now. We need to clean the ocean so I don't get confused.
That's profound, though, if you think about it.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, where's your fucking interest now, O'Neill? Show me your fucking meter.
Oh, it's like 75%.
There
We're
we go.
there.
Good average, baby. Let's fucking go. Tyler, it's your turn.
Oh no, Olivia, it's an Eraserhead.
I want new podcasts. Give me new podcasts. I'm Baby New Year. Give me new podcasts, please. Give me new podcasts.
Oh my God, why is Baby New Year so fucked up? Why does he look like that?
No, Tyler, it's because of your fucked up tits. You're feeding him wrong.
I'm doing my best.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the podcast, and we gotta feed Baby New Year new podcasts. I'm your wet nurse, O'Neill Henry, here to breastfeed new podcasts to Baby New Year. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm your doula, Tyler J. Carcara.
And I'm the guy with the clamps, Olivia Fumiati.
It's a new year, new podcast, 2024. Okay, the McElroys already did the New Year thing, but do we want to just come up with our own sort of mantra for the new year?
I haven't listened to that episode yet, so I don't even know what 2024 is.
Listen, last year was 20 triple P.
Yeah.
Is this year just 20 podcast 4?
They already did it. They did already did it. Is it worth talking about it on another podcast? I don't think it is.
No,
Go listen to that one if you want to listen to it.
I mean, 2024, is that the year we get 24 listeners?
2024.
That are not related
Setting the
to
marker
us.
lower this year. 24. We usually need 24
Listen,
new
we need
listeners this year.
realistic goals, okay?
Could I pitch
Realistic
something
goals.
to you guys for getting this podcast popular? This is not a podcast pitch. This is just like, I'm seeing a lot of, I'm trying to think of ways that we could easily get rich quick, you know? And how do you, just hear me out. Let me explain. How do you guys feel about falling down the alt-right pipeline?
I mean, I've already tried selling
never
my
opposed to
plasma
it.
and they said no, so I'm open to anything.
Yeah, like what
Yeah,
if we
get
just
there.
pretend we're like really into Vivek Ramaswamy and like that's kind of our thing, and we could be like the first
Ramaswamy and
we could be
pussy.
the first actually funny right-wing podcast. I think they'd like it.
I'm trying to
You know?
think. I'm trying to think of what I would have to do to not get hate crimed immediately. I don't know if I have to.
No, Olivia. They love when queers are on their side because they go, look, we have one we can't be bad.
This one's really fucked up and weird. It's gay and not not a girl.
All right. I need to rein this in before we do go down the all right pipeline. I want to go over our 2023 podcast New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
I did go back to our archives. We did do 2 New Year's podcasts. So here's what we had so far. Tyler, do you want to guess what your first New Year's resolution was?
I straight up cannot remember.
You had 2. Your first New Year's resolution was getting a job. So how's that go for you, bud?
Listen, I'm employed.
I have gainful employment.
Not to ride too much on it, but my first New Year's resolution was getting no podcast listeners. So we all sort of missed the mark on that first one.
We're at
What do you mean,
15?
all of us?
No.
I am employed, good sir.
Tyler, your actual first New Year's resolution was Spanish. So, ¿cómo es?
How's your Spanish going, T-Dog?
How's your fucking Spanish coming along, Tyler?
Hey, you guys want to know something funny? I forgot that was mine last year. I was going to bring a me learning Spanish podcast today. Still might.
You fucking hack.
Holy
Still
shit,
might.
that's so funny.
Olivia, your New Year's resolution, do you have any guesses?
I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea.
It was to swear less.
Yeah, fat fucking chance.
And my New Year's resolution was to up my sperm count. So we all just missed the mark last year, 2023.
Hey, Tyler did get a job.
I did get a job.
Tyler
listen.
did get
Tyler
employed,
did get a
so I guess he's
job.
the best of us.
I
but it's-
gained a nibbling, another impressionable child within my charge
Yeah.
sometimes, and I
new
increased the
ward.
swearing that I did. Listen, there's 2 of them now. I got to make sure they're both getting equal swear
Listen,
time.
they have to have enough arsenal for school,
Swear
is all I'm
less.
saying.
Oh, I really should work on that.
But it's 2024. Do we have any new New Year's resolutions, or is that going to be our podcast? We have we have New Year's podcast this year. But does anybody have any resolutions off the top?
Be nice.
Be nice.
No,
Okay.
Mike, I have this interesting little goal where I'm going to ask the hard questions is what I would told myself. Is that like every time like I talk to my dad, I'll ask him like a dad related question, be like, what was the moment you were most proud of me? What did you learn at my age that you want me to learn now? And those are the kind
How
of
can I
things
get
that
you to
was
vote for Vivek Ramaswamy today?
Mommy.
Tyler, any actual New Year's resolutions on your end?
I listen, any that are funny and would make for good podcasts, no. I do have a couple, but maybe I'm gonna become a professional surfer this year. You ready guys?
Oh, fantastic.
Mr.
fucking
Mr.
soft top.
Carcara
Goes to Maverick. Yeah.
Mr. Carcara hangs 10.
Mr. Kankara visits Venice. Sperm count still working on it, guys. I'm building an industry here. I'm trying to get this factory pumping.
Yep.
But yeah, it's the new year. We have new podcasts for you, and as we do, we will start with the wheel of choosing.
Wheel of choosing.
New year, same wheel. Spin.
Same Eagles, new liver.
Ooh, starting us off first.
Speaking of
is-
liver,
Speaking of liver, it's Olivia Jr.
it's me. Hello, excellent. Well, boys, it's been another year, and I've baked you something. Let me get it out of the oven
Oh.
real quick. Oh, what's this? It's a gamuffin. New thing. New show bit.
Gamuffin.
The
So
gamuffin. The gamuffin. All right,
The
is
gamuffin.
a thing of my own invention. It is a
Okay.
new. For my gift to you in 2024 is a new show mechanic.
Okay, all right.
The gamuffin is a second chance pitch. If I think
Okay, wait.
Hang on, wait.
Hold the fucking phone. Are you trying to dethrone the McGullen?
no, this is the
Okay.
gamuffin. It's different.
Every day we stray further from God, and we also
Every day we stray further from SEO, from accessibility, podcast accessibility. What's a gamuffin?
This is the gamuffin. A gamuffin is if in the past year a pitch was pitched and was not given the time it deserved, I pitch it again. We get to pitch one pitch again.
So
Let's gather the jury on this
hang
one.
on. So let me get this straight. So for
I
this
think
segment,
now is a better time for it. I'm going to re-pitch a pitch I've pitched in the past. We can try to repackage it, try to nail out what didn't work last time. But this is the Gamuffin.
Okay.
I'm pitching
Honestly,
it again.
O'Neill, I'm gonna let this one. I'm gonna sustain this one because here's the thing. Olivia's the podcast that Olivia is suggesting is not the Gamuffin podcast. Olivia is suggesting a new podcast mechanic in which Olivia gets to reuse old pitches because she's lazy.
Okay. Before we continue on this, can we just sort of bang out some of the ones that we didn't get through, like assholes versus philosophy?
No. I'm
Like
not saying no.
cryptid
These aren't second chances for the bad ones. These are good ones that just happen to lose based off of what we were dealing with that week. Where it's like, I don't have time to be doing that, or like, you know, they were strategic plans made at the time, or there was an absolute banger, and it did not get the time and respect it deserved. And I think the pitch that I have going back in is now better. It is a more timely podcast for this time now versus when I pitched
O'Neill,
it.
how about can I make a suggestion? We allow this for today, and we see where this goes.
Okay. Yes.
And if we like it, then maybe we can
trial
do it in the future.
run this, and if not, we will destroy the baking pan that created the Gamuffin.
Very well.
So
I accept your terms.
Be one.
I accept your terms.
So you better bring some heat today, Liver.
All right.
I'm not going to. The only heat came out of the oven. I left the oven open. I'm so cold. My studio's freezing. I can see my breath. So, okay, because we know Tyler doesn't have a New Year's resolution, and O'Neill is kind of, I'm not quite sure what active steps you are sort of moving towards for your goal from last year. Yeah.
Lots of push-ups.
So I think it's time that we all learn a new skill. Welcome back to the lobby hobby, baby. We're learning new things.
We're back with the lobby hobby.
We're learning new things, you fucking schmucks. And it's going to be nice. And it's going to be nice.
And it's going to be nice.
It's going to be nice this time.
And I still have to learn BDSM. I think it's the last time we adjudicated this.
O'Neill yelled over Tyler and I for several minutes. So...
And you kept trying to get
like a sick and twisted. What's our PPP twist on this one? Just let it be nice. So the podcast form and structure. The beginning of the week. It could be 1 week. It could be 2 weeks. It could be a month. I don't know what our podcast situation is. We're all gonna pick a hobby, a skill, something that we want to pick up that's not Spanish.
So
and
French.
Then, in the time
German?
that we are not recording, please, no, not Tyler, no. And then so we continue the learning process until when we record again, whence do we meet? We recap what we have learned.
And then display it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Interesting. I'm for it. And I like the concept. Can we figure out how we can use this to destroy the company Hobby Lobby?
Yes.
Instead of using it to...
Who said my hobby had to be nice? I'm making pipe bombs. No.
Exactly. I'm starting an alt-right conspiracy to Pizzagate a Hobby Lobby.
I'm learning some basic electronics, some sort of Raspberry Pi, some basic timer remote stuff. Just some really basic code so I can set these up outside of certain crafting establishments.
Welcome back to the podcast. This week it's just me and O'Neill as Olivia has been arrested by Homeland Security.
Olivia has been taken into FBI custody.
Wait, did I tell you? I did tell you guys I did have to talk to Homeland Security.
Yeah,
I'm on their radar.
Yes. I like this, Olivia. I like how we have to.
I'm not making a bomb.
Every week.
Joke, satire, SNL, yes, and improv. I'm not making a bomb.
I'm making a bomb.
I don't know how to make a bomb.
Minecraft.
I'm making a bomb.
Although they just said, I think that there was did you know a judge just ruled that if you say in Minecraft after saying you're going to kill someone or make a bomb, that it doesn't count?
You're going to do a terrorist act, it doesn't count?
You can't use it anymore.
Say in Minecraft.
That this has this landmark court ruling is going to change everything.
A judge sat down and said, "You cannot say in Minecraft."
Tyler, I'm gonna kill you in real life in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. I do like a sort of crafts podcast where the goal is to get us on the FBI watch list.
It's like a how to lose a guy in 10 days, but it's how to get on an FBI watch list as fast
But
as
it's how
possible.
to gain an FBI agent in 10 weeks.
It's possible in 10 days.
Yeah, easy.
SouthwestAirlines.com.
Contact page. My name is Olivia
CMO
Fumiati.
address. P.O. Box, great, love it.
Oh,
And I want to beat up all your pilots.
Tyler,
in Minecraft.
In
Minecraft, please. Minecraft, please.
No,
you guys-
but I'm saying that we should
So
learn
is this Hobby
to
Lobby
be-
in Minecraft?
No, this is welcome to the cockpit, dude. We're doing crafts. Welcome to the craft cockpit.
Welcome to the cockpit is my favorite
door.
part of Saltburn. It's my favorite scene.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, and I'm
Wowzer.
rebanned because I always hated the name Lobby Hobby. It's too close. I don't like it. This is the craft
Oh,
cockpit
you don't
now,
like the
boys.
name Lobby Hobby?
No, I don't like any association with that
What if we
brand
can
and or
suck
company.
up their? But that's the thing. We're rebranding them into something better. We're going
It's
to
like-
take them
but it's
down,
just-
and in
it's-
doing
As
so,
of FBI watch list.
The
pod.
Lobby Hobby, but with an IE instead of a Y.
listen. The goal by the end of
Lobby
Lobby
Hobby.
Hobby is that we
Hobby.
take over Hobby
From
Lobby.
Spider-Verse.
We become the co-CEOs of Hobby
with
Lobby.
guns in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, please. Don't forget the in Minecraft.
I will never forget in Minecraft. for the
FBI,
rest
open
of
up.
my life. In Minecraft.
Shit.
That's what she said. But for violence.
Oh God! All right, I love this.
I'm going
I
to
love
guzzle
this.
your cum out of a shower train in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
in Minecraft, please.
But yeah, okay, we're learning new skills.
Learning new skills,
Physical
that
skill
gets us
that we
on,
can pick up. We could be on the no file list. I could crochet some sort of dissenting material against ice.
Okay, all
You
right.
know, something like that.
Our
you know,
hobbies have to be
I'm doing
transgressive in some sort of way.
Transgressive hobbies.
Transgressive
I'm doing
hobbies.
needle
Blow up
point
a
to free.
pipeline, but
Listen, I'm just saying we
in
need to learn new
Minecraft, gotta
skills.
blow them a
I
pipeline
think,
In Minecraft.
I think
Please.
we spend too much time in front of screens unless we're learning code, and then that's fine. But I think we need to sort
join
of
anonymous.
why don't we
join anonymous
disconnect
in Minecraft.
to
In Minecraft.
connect so that we can make pipe bombs to blow up infrastructure?
Destroy the
In
oil
Minecraft.
companies that are
In
destroying our country. In Minecraft.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this. I like
Transgressive craft hobbies. I like this. I like this
transgressive
better.
craft hobbies.
It
I
just
like
needed
this.
a touch
I like
of violence, I
transgressive-
think.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
could just be
yeah, yeah.
needlepoint that
2023,
says fuck the
2023,
police. Sure.
I wasn't into violence. 2024, I'm here for violence.
Oh
in
yeah,
Minecraft.
2024 is the year of violence. It's the year of violence. And listen, hey guys, we haven't talked about this. It's an election year. 2024.
When are
might
we
need
going
be
to
the year
bring
of
the
violence.
election podcasts?
Listen, Iowa just put Donald Trump on the fuck. He won the caucus, bro,
Yeah,
in
no,
Minecraft.
listen.
And I'm not.
in Minecraft?
Donald Trump won the presidential election in Minecraft.
Wait, guys. Wait, Olivia. Can we call this Minecraft?
But it's like spelled like German mine or like, you know.
And at the beginning, every podcast, we go, just so you all know, all of these hobbies aren't real.
All
We
this
did
is
all of
done
them
in
in Minecraft. We didn't do them
Did
for
all
real.
of them in Minecraft. I learned how to do embroidery in Minecraft.
Let's see.
But yes,
Let's see.
I think we could all learn a tangible physical skill
Look, it'll still
that we
be
could
nice.
use
Look,
to
I'm
further
learning
a
to
cultural
play-
skill.
I'm learning to play
learning
the
to paint
zither,
miniature
but it's
models.
also, but I'm playing like the communist national anthem on it, you know?
There you go. Exactly. Exactly.
The communist national anthem. That doesn't
Okay, I like
exist.
this. Communist match. It's just fucking
The Soviet Union.
I don't
so
even.
to say.
Yeah, sure.
All
All right, let's come up with a name in Minecraft, please.
In Minecraft.
Just fucking note blocks.
I mean, we've got craft cockpit. The lobby hobby doesn't
Lobby
really
Hobie.
fit. It doesn't really work for what we're doing.
I do want to chase the in Minecraft thing. I do think that's powerful.
I think that does need to be a sort of parenthesis
Yes.
thing where it's like
Craft in Minecraft? No.
That sounds like it is a like Minecraft building podcast.
Minecraft podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this could be a like cross-stitching and descent in Minecraft. Like it could like some sort of like a gentleman's guide.
I see where you're
We
going.
call it the community
podcaster's
organizing
guide.
in Minecraft podcast.
The mutual aid and cross and sewing circle.
Mutual aid in Minecraft. Can there be a visual aid to this where we are actually playing Minecraft?
I've never played Minecraft.
I've played
Great.
Minecraft twice.
Get you on there.
The children, they yearn for the
Well,
mines.
I know. Of the three of us, I can point and say with certainty that I know that O'Neill has played Minecraft. His cat's name is Tobuscus. So, you know. What?
Rip.
No! When did Toby die?
Oh man,
actually-
O'Neill's cat was named
Oh,
Tobuscus. We're
Toby.
already going down the alt-right pipeline.
Do you have a picture in your wallet of Toby? No, Toby!
These are his paw prints.
Oh my god!
Rest in peace.
When did Toby
Rest in peace,
die?
my little nigga.
When did Toby
Pour one
die? I'm
out.
so sorry.
It was in the middle of my full Beyonce breakdown.
Oh no, there was a Toby-related death in the Beyonce
Yeah.
breakdown. Oh,
That was like number 3 in my sort of
the Beyonce
existential
breakdown,
crises.
the Buscus breakdown,
Yeah.
the Bussy
Rest in
breakdown.
peace.
Okay, yeah, I'm so sorry.
I love commie crafting in Minecraft, the podcast. I actually do like mutual aid in Minecraft, mutual aid Minecraft.
Let's come back.
podcast.
Let's come back and settle on a name. I think it's about time to move on.
Well, we do need at least a name to bring it into the recap.
Yeah.
So what's our temp name?
I'm trying to think like
Commie Crafts.
Commie Crafts.
Commie Crafts?
Commie Crafts.
Commie Crafts.
Commie Crafts.
Let me look up the Commie Craft podcast.
I've hand stitched.
There's craft comics, but no Commie Crafts.
Commie
so we're
Crafts.
good.
I like it.
Commie Crafts.
Put it
All right,
in.
Commie Crafts.
I'm gonna end up on a
that-
watch list.
Yep, that's the goal. But it's gonna be in Minecraft. You're gonna be
In
you're
Minecraft.
gonna be on the Minecraft FBI watch list. Shit, they're gonna have to make a whole new one. Okay, all right.
So that's how the Gamuffin works.
Gamuffin.
I gotta be honest. I kind of like the Gamuffin because we've made a better pitch. This is a better pitch than the original.
That's what I'm
pitch.
saying. This is the second chance Gamuffin.
I think there's got to be a limit on it.
We'll litigate
Yeah.
this in deliberation. We'll litigate this in
yeah.
deliberation. Now time for the wheel of choosing. Spin it.
All
It's
right.
me.
Take me home, baby O'Neill. Wow me.
It's a new year. It's a new year. It's time for rejuvenation. And it's time to get rid of all the old shit and start some new shit.
Is it time to get right
So
with
guys,
Christ?
it's time to get right with Jesus. It's time to get right with Jeebus. And it's time to get right
Krampus.
with Krampus and
Juicy
with
crust.
all of the old shit all of our old baggage that we still have left over. It's time to close out all of our old accounts, cancel our debt. I'm talking about creative.
Okay, yeah.
I'm talking about creatively.
Okay.
We all, I'm assuming, have things that, sit on the side that we just need to either finish or throw out.
Yeah.
And so today I am pitching the Wrap Out,
Ooh.
where it is a podcast where you wrap out any leftover creative stuff from 2023 or before.
Oh.
And at the end of the podcast, you have to announce the new thing that you're going to be making.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
So this is sort of like a new year, a closing out, a closure podcast.
I love it.
Where every week we, take a creative thing that's sort of been, hanging over our heads, our swords of Damocles that need to just those ropes need to be cut and sink or swim, baby. And at the end we have something new. So my pitch for our actual episode, we have a forlorn podcast. You might be wondering how we got here.
Oh.
It might be time.
Are we
To
sending it
wave
off
to-
with a Viking?
Now this isn't Epitaph. This is the Phoenix. This is our Phoenix.
Yeah, this is our.
where
This is
we-
our.
No,
our,
epitaph is
our
for stuff that
flaming
is
arrow.
actually dead. This is for
Yeah.
things
That's
that
fair.
might die.
that might die,
This is,
or
we
that
need,
just might
we need to build
be
it a ship for
closed
the
out.
afterlife, light the flaming arrow, and send it off into
And
Valhalla.
just send it off, and start something.
I
new.
recently found character art from that and like memes that I made for the show.
Rest in peace.
So
Okay,
I'm ready to
let's
bury
actually
those.
talk about this for a little bit. For those who don't know,
Yeah,
because
is it
this
time
a
we finally
completely different-
acknowledge it?
Yeah, we used to have a Dungeons and Dragons. We used to be a country. We used to have a Dungeons and Dragons podcast where it was sound designed. We won awards for
We
it.
did.
It was
It was an
It never got a
award-winning
huge
podcast.
listener base, but it was an award-winning podcast. You should
It was
listen
an
to it. It was
award-winning
pretty good.
podcast.
It
It's
was
pretty good.
us
It's still
and
up.
our
Not
friend
gonna take it
Jesse,
down.
who actually
Yes.
Jesse showed up on one episode of this and on the sports
Yeah,
one. Jesse,
outside
Sports Ball.
Yeah.
very good. Very fun time. So that's the pitch. That's the pitch, is the wrap out.
Okay.
We close out. I've had that creative thing just hanging over my head, and it's time to close that chapter in our lives. I know it's sad, but at the end we'll announce something new. It'll be
Another podcast.
a new podcast every week.
Every year
Gonna
since
stick
we
to
have
it.
started the show, we have started a new podcast. Every calendar year, we have started a new show.
That is true. That is true. But that's the wrap out. Any suggestions for if we were to long term this? Anything you could do with this?
we could have like status updates on like the new project or like how it's going. Like, how are we going to KonMari? How are we going to thank this project?
Might
for
I
its
suggest
time?
this? Yeah, no. Might I suggest this? This feels
and
like a
little
guest
trip down
podcast to me.
Memory lane.
Guest
we get
podcast,
Jesse on here. We say
Yes.
goodbye.
Oh, yeah,
We get all of
have
our
our
creative
last
friends.
reunion. We get our sort of
know.
like YMBW reunion. Some of our
Yep.
guests that we have. We get Eric Moots on the fucking mic again.
His episode never went up.
Oh my
Megan's
god,
episode
that's
never
right.
went up.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
right.
Rest in peace.
Okay,
Rest in
hang
peace,
on. I
those
have.
fucking
I think I
audios.
have an actual pitch here. Is
Yeah.
Okay.
we get all those people on fur, but I think the core is less like waving it goodbye, because no one wants to hear us reminisce about a podcast no one listened to.
Exactly.
Well,
But what they might want to listen
Award-winning.
to, award-winning, what they might want to listen to is us discussing why it didn't work.
Sort of introspective. Like
Interesting.
how to
So
go
there's a little-
forward.
There's like
Introspection.
yes, you know,
All right,
like when
interesting.
you know, like podcasts where they bring on some artists and they talk about their process and like how they got something made. I think it's equally as valuable to hear about why stuff doesn't get made or why stuff wasn't successful.
Interesting. Or why it didn't work.
Or why it didn't
Interesting.
work. And in doing so, we can eulogize it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think maybe we do a little bit of, maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe it's just like a
Of course, that's
finishing
definitely a
of
segment.
the thing. And
There's
then,
got to be a segment where you're like,
Okay.
why didn't this work? What can we learn from this experience? Because that's what this is all about. It's about learning and growing and being better people.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think that's a good addition to this in terms of like, why didn't it work? And then what are you going to create that's new that would work?
Yeah.
But as far as the wrap out goes, I think that it makes sense. I don't know if actually the wrap out works as a podcast name, but if we were to do this long term, you could invite guests on that have projects that, you know, never got off the ground or got off the ground, but they wanted to end it. It could honestly just be any time. Fucking, what's that coach that just retired? The Patriots
Bill
coach?
Belichick.
We could have him on the wrap out.
He doesn't have much going on
Hey,
anymore.
Bill, why do you think you failed in New England after 6 Super Bowl wins?
After 24 seasons.
What wasn't working here? And what are you going to do next?
The tuna.
But yeah, that's the wrap out. I don't know if that actually works as a podcast name. I haven't looked it up.
It
yet.
is a good name.
Wrap
It's
Out.
actually a very good name.
Let's see. The wrap out. There is the wrap out already, which is. Oh, the wrap out only has one episode in 2020. So we're clear on
it's
the
within
rule
our
and the name and
2020.
everything.
You don't
It's
count.
within our
Again.
2020 window. So we're good on there. So we got the wrap out. Any more additions to this podcast? Most of mine, again,
No,
are
I think
pretty
this is
tight.
this is really interesting. Like for like
well thought out.
creative types. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I love to do a podcast? One more run it back for YMBW one more time.
Yeah,
Let's do
one last go.
I will remember.
Send it off. Send it off. It's been my
21
creative
we do a
sword of
21 gun
Damocles.
salute for podcast ideas.
Shit.
69 gun salute for YMBW.
Shit. That's so many guns.
After every gun, we name
massive
one of the
artillery.
characters from the show.
Oh man, I have the running list. And that'll be the thing, is that for YMBW, I will just I'll just spoil the rest of the thing.
Oh my God.
That'll be the podcast.
Yes, I require
It'll
this.
just be the
Whoa.
rest of the story.
I require
Our
this.
5 fans, Arsenio will be all over it.
Arsenio!
We had one fan that
Number
always
one fan,
engaged with us
Arsenio.
on Twitter and stuff.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Rest in
God
peace.
bless.
I miss you.
Man.
We're never getting
Shout
rid
out-
of.
shout
We're never
out.
getting rid of Back in the Sack, though, right?
No, Back in the Sack's going to be a running gag.
Stay forever.
Have we explained Back in the Sack on this?
That's our JMO, honestly, but it's an actual podcast.
That's our like Finsta of podcasts.
It is.
Olivia, are you
really
aware
is.
of the JMO bit? I think we need to explain J.
I don't know if I know
that's
what
true.
JMO is.
JMO, it just stands for Just My Opinion. It's like an alt podcast for one of the Ringers.
Appreciate
groups.
it.
But every time
Thank
they
you.
bring up
A hot
politics or like a politics hot take that isn't related to movies, they're like, we'll save that for JMO.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
But we actually have that, and it's called Back in the Sack. Get there.
Did you take your actual phone number off of that episode?
It's still probably on there. Get there.
There's like a fun ARG where you can get O'Neill's phone number.
His actual
Text me.
cell phone number.
That was deep into
I should
COVID.
probably
That
take
was
that out.
a dark time. So that was like week 3 of COVID. We recorded that episode. We were
Yep.
all hammered.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
That
God,
was
yeah.
my-
Oh, we were.
Drunk as a skunk.
I'd like to let that episode go. Thank you for your service. I'll see you
All
in
right.
Valhalla.
Yeah, that
That's
joins
the
the wrap
up.
out for
okay,
sure.
great. I love that.
All right. Anyway,
Fantastic.
that's the wrap out. That's the wrap out. Pitch Tyler. Actually, before that, Olivia, do we have an
Yes.
ad segment?
No, oh my God, I totally forgot. Wait, I had an
All right.
idea. I have an idea.
Okay.
Hold on. Where's my PPP
If not, we can
IDs?
also circle back and
PPP
insert it,
ideas.
you know.
Oh! I had a Hims ad. The opening line: no hair, no balls, no serotonin. Get it all here at Hims. This week's episode of the podcast is sponsored by He. Get online support from real doctors for problems every he faces, from premature balding to generic versions of your trusted medications for anxiety and depression. There's nothing to be embarrassed about at He. We want to help you keep your hair, your happiness, and your erection lasting as long as you need it to. For a free consultation and 15% off of your first month at He, use the code PODPODPOD, all caps, at checkout. At He, our billing and packaging is discreet and reliable. Our customers love our tactical camouflage envelopes, and you will too. Use PODPODPOD for 15% off your first month and free consultation with a real doctor. He. Keep it hairy. Keep it happy. Keep it hard. He.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that advertisement, Olivia. As always, you can follow us on the socials at Triple PCast. We have a website.biz. Going to be updating that later this week, where you can follow all of our socials and learn about listening and learn about the show. It's a new year. We have new podcasts for you.
Hey, if you like Hollywood Junior, I'm now writing. I'm a media contributor for film critic for the website talontalone.com. I post like twice a month, silly little articles. I did my top 10 of the year. I just posted an article about all of the bad movies that studios release in January, framed as a letter from Hollywood to the viewing public. But yeah, I do that. And then also, if you are a sports person and you don't like when Olivia and O'Neill shut me down on sports all the time, I make occasional appearances on the Talent Alone podcast with my friend Adam, and his friend Mikey, and we talk about basketball. I just talked
Adam,
about my love
Mikey,
for the
and
Orlando
Tyler.
Magic.
All right.
That's 3 white guys. Listen, I gotta be me. And
3 white guys talking sports. Yeah, great.
you know, we do stuff like I come on and I'll compare all the Oscar nominations to NBA All Stars. I make comps, and it'll be good. Yeah,
behavior.
check that out if you want to. If you like that stuff.
Cool.
Brilliant, boys.
Yeah. As always, you can find us on our website.biz. And now, Tyler, your pitch for a podcast.
I think this doesn't come up very often, but I am a Florida man.
You are a
Yes.
Florida man.
You are a Florida man. Balls to the wall, balls to the ceiling,
Bath salts to the wall.
No,
bath salts on.
bath salts. Now-
Always.
There's two things about Florida that I think people always forget.
Tyler is from it, and
Tyler's from
Tyler is from it,
And-
and that's where Mickey lives.
This is my sort of my idea. Let me restart. This is my idea for a New Year's podcast. This is New Year, new me. I'm going back to basics. I'm going back to my very first hobby that I had when I was a kid. That I did for a long time that I never talk about because I don't
Creating
do it
pipe
anymore.
bombs
in Minecraft.
in
Doing
Minecraft.
bath salts. No. And that's fishing.
Oh God!
I don't talk about it because I don't do it anymore. But this is a New Year, new me. The other thing about Florida people don't know. Oh, well, this is just me podcast. This is just the Tyler Car podcast. Time to talk about sports, baby. Last night, the
Toddler, I
Orlando
have to
Magic
fucking listen to this. I can't.
98
Okay.
to 94. You guys left,
right.
and hey,
All right, Tyler.
you guys left. I'm just doing sports stuff now. Anytime you
Okay.
guys leave, just know I'm going to start doing sports stuff. That's on you.
Tyler, do your fishing
All
thing
right,
again.
talk about
Anyway,
fishing.
Florida's also home of the mafia. Everyone thinks about New York, but where do old New Yorkers go? Florida, because they're all in
Connecticut.
Florida. No, they're all in Florida. They're all in Florida. So this podcast. Listen, this podcast is called Baden with the Fishes.
Pretty
And
good.
this is a
Pretty good. Potting with the fishes.
Okay.
Baden with the Fishes. This is a mafia-based fishing podcast where we learn how to fish.
Wait, okay. I might be in. Hold on.
think-
Am I in? Hold on.
hey, Tyler,
okay.
you got a nibble.
You gotta bite. Now reel it in.
Reel him in.
This is a podcast. I'm gonna do a bad New York accent this whole time. This is a podcast where you'll be sleeping with the fishes. No, I don't know. I don't know anything else about the mafia. But this is the thing, my family, deep, you go back far enough, the mafia is there. So this is a podcast where you learn how to fish and hide a body at once.
Okay.
Okay, all right,
So
okay.
This is an informative podcast. This is a two-way street
Okay.
informative podcast where part one, we talk about lures.
I like the
We talk
subtext.
about fly fishing. We talk
Okay,
about
I'm
how
in,
to
I'm
fish.
in,
Part
I'm in.
two, how to hide bodies while you're fishing.
Cement
And this
shoes.
is cement shoes,
tuna boat.
tuna boat, banana boat,
Duck boat.
duck boat. Listen, this is a podcast.
Uh-huh.
This is now here's the thing. Now you might be asking, who's the target audience? And this is for old mafiosos in Florida. They don't have their own podcast where they learn how to fish and
Yeah.
hide bodies. And this is for
I
them.
like this. I like this.
And you know,
All
this
right.
is,
We're going Irishman with it, and I'm enjoying
the,
it.
the
All
best
right.
part
okay.
of the Irishman is when they're in Florida, and it's great.
All right, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking, Tyler, and tell me if this gels with you. This is a podcast. This is a character podcast. This is three old Italians who are going fishing.
Correct.
It's a fishing podcast, but the subtext
is that we're hiding bodies?
is
That
that we're hiding
That's
bodies,
exactly
Hiding
what
a
I'm saying.
body.
committing tax fraud, and we're trying to escape from the FBI. So it's all connected.
We're taking a trip down to Argentina.
Exactly. So it's both it's a fishing and tax advice podcast where the subtext and writing around is the fact that we are hiding information and bodies from the FBI.
Love it.
I love that.
Love it. I'm in.
That's it.
I love this.
That's great. That's it.
Damn.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Hey,
podcast over.
Tyler,
I'm here for it.
Tyler, I want you to do something for me. I want you to hold up your big catch that you just did.
Yeah, good job.
I could definitely find
you did it.
I could definitely find some 10-year-old pictures of like me at 12 with fish.
Now bass.
Nah,
And will
I was
that
a
be
saltwater
the image
fisherman,
from
baby.
Oh, that's right.
the podcast episode? 1,000%.
Bass fishing is boring. Not to get too deep into fishing.
And we can't. Okay, I like this. So let's hammer out some specifics then. Let's talk about form, structure, how we would do this. Let's take a dip into the writer's room real quick. What would this look like in terms of like how do you sort of manage the fishing stuff where it's not too boring but also keeping that subtext of hiding bodies and whatnot?
Do we think that fishing, the fishing is the body hiding? Do we just use fishing lingo?
I don't know enough fishing lingo off the top to make that
It's
work.
pretty easy to
but
pick
do
up.
you have any yourself, Tyler, that we could sort of kick us off with?
Oh wow, it's been a minute.
I mean, because you
I've been a
gotta put
fisherman.
weights on your line. You gotta have the right bait.
Weights
you
on
gotta,
your line.
you know,
Okay.
you gotta,
I
you
like
know, and
this.
we could do this sort of long metaphor.
I'm imagining almost
situation.
car talk-esque.
Okay.
Where we're getting advice
Okay.
questions in. And they're coded around, I did a crime. That's it. We get like different crimes that we get
And then we give fishing
advice-wise.
advice.
And then we give fishing advice in. I like how two podcasts of this podcast trio
Crime.
has been secret crimes.
secret crimes and hobbies.
Secret crimes behind
and
the
hobbies.
FBI.
That's
Crimes and hobbies.
Crimes and
crimes and
hobbies.
hobbies is a really
Oh, that's a great episode title. Thank you.
crime and punishment. Crime and hobbies.
Crimes and
crime and
misdemeanors.
podcasting. Okay, I like this. So it's sort of an advice podcast where we're giving fishing advice, but it's secretly mafioso
Yeah.
advice.
I love it.
What are some characters that we have here? What are some mafioso or some mafia archetypes that
I mean,
each of us
you've
could
got to
sort of-
have Billy Big Mouth Bass.
Billy Big Mouth Bass. He's the biggest big mouth bass fisher in all of South Florida.
Shrimpy.
I like that.
Shrimpy.
Central Florida.
Central
Shrimpy?
These are all
Shrimpy.
Florida men you're pitching, not mafia men.
No, I'm
Well,
trying to come up with like
it's subtext.
mafia
It's a
nicknames.
subtext.
my
Yeah,
bro.
mafia names that also are
That's
fishing.
true.
I like this, Olivia.
That's true.
I like Shrimpy. Is there Buoy? Buoy.
My boy.
My buoy.
This is Tommy Tackle. You know, like that kind of shit.
Tommy Tackle.
Tommy Tackle is powerful. Tommy Tackle is powerful. Who else?
Bobby
do we have
Bait
in
Shop.
here?
And our cover for our
Got it.
arms deal is the bait shop.
Is the bait shop. Oh, yeah.
Just
Let me head down to
listen.
the bait shop. You
The
want to
night
grab.
crawlers are
Listen,
guns.
kids, I'm gonna cut you off here because I found the photos that I was looking for.
Yeah.
Just know that Olivia, you sent us like some embarrassing middle school photos before.
you, yes,
this
I
is
did.
mine. These are the
Yes.
most
Yeah, this
embarrassing
is going up
photos
on
of
real.
me that
you
exist.
can see all these photos at Real Podcast God.
I sent them to
Oh
Count
my
Chocula.
god. Oh my god. He
Oh,
saved
beautiful.
the medium just. Oh yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the gloves.
Look at that. Look at that
the
team.
stance.
He could provide
Look at
for
the
you and your
stance.
family.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh, the
fingerless
sunglasses,
gloves,
the gloves,
Tyler. The fingerless gloves.
The flip flops, the like scrunch shoulders that go. Ah.
Oh my god, look at that cheese.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Such
Oh,
tenderness
that's
in
powerful.
holding that fish. I see how you reeled in a wife. I love it.
Oh man.
Wow, that's
beautiful.
great. At
That's
Real
great.
Podcast
Braces, you
guy.
catch the braces.
The braces.
It's great
Oh,
stuff.
I wasn't gonna.
Oh, yeah,
I
the
wasn't gonna go
braces.
for your orthodontic work, but it was the first thing I noticed.
It's great stuff.
No, those
No,
are some
listen,
chunky
it was
teeth
worth
right
it.
there.
They did a really good
Shout
job.
out to
on
my
your
mom's
face.
Facebook feed where I found those photos.
Let's go.
All right, cool. I like this. Potting with the fishes. How do we feel about that name?
I like it. Follows
works for
every
me.
other convention that we have.
So far, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
We'll
good.
be podding with
Hey,
the,
be
hey, ever
pod-
since hang on, can I do the hang on? Ever since I can remember, I wanted to be a fisherman.
I hate you. Such a bastard.
there's also a lot of like Jesus imagery we can get with it. You know, there's a lot of
Yep.
like Godfather.
No horse
sort
head
of
in the
play
bed.
with.
Sea
A horse
gallery.
mackerel head in the bed.
Great.
A horseshoe crab.
Horseshoe crab in the bed. Yeah. That one would be upsetting, especially alive.
That's
It's all got all
upsetting.
the scuttly
Ew.
legs.
Gross.
Ew.
Terrible. Fantastic.
They're beautiful prehistoric creatures. Okay.
Older than the moon. All right, cool. Let's go into recap.
Recap. Awesome. So I have pitched Commie Crafts, where we are learning new hobbies in this, or the year of our Lord 2024, in order to maybe shake up the old world, change the status quo
To change up the establishment in Minecraft.
in Minecraft.
Maybe we're trying to mess with Elon in Minecraft.
Listen,
trying
this
to-
is a I'm
Trying
creating
to destabilize
I'm
capitalism
creating a
in
moat on,
Minecraft.
regime
on
in
X,
Minecraft.
formerly on X.com, formerly known as Twitter.com. But it's kind of like a magic eye thing. I'm learning emoticon art where it says like "fuck Tesla, sell your Tesla stock," that kind of thing. So that's Commie Crafts.
Learning transgressive hobbies in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Not a good summary.
In Minecraft, must be in parentheses. Has to be in
Okay,
parentheses or no dice.
Yep, got you. All right, and I pitched the Wrap Out, a creative dumping podcast where you get rid of all of your creative baggage to start something new.
And I pitched Poddin' with the Fishes, a mafioso fishing podcast.
A mafioso fishing advice podcast.
Love it.
Wait, should it have been true crime? Should it have been a fake true crime story about fishermen?
No, we already did one of those. We did one of those last week.
No more.
No more. All right, and now it's time to go to deliberation. All right, we have 3 great podcasts. Before we do this, let's circle back to, what was it again, Liver?
Oh, the Gamuffin.
The Gamuffin. Let's adjudicate the Gamuffin real quick. How do we feel about the Gamuffin?
Here's the thing: is I feel like unlike the MacGuffin, where you can redo
The
your
terminology is
pitch.
getting fucked.
Listen,
I'm going to set it straight. A MacGuffin is where you can redo your pitch. You pitch a McGullen.
Please.
Sorry, MacGuffin is a different thing.
MacGuffin is not associated with this podcast or any other podcast.
A McGullen is where you can repitch. Your pitch is bad. You get one per business quarter?
We said quarter.
Business quarter.
It's quarterly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get one quarterly. You can redo your pitch entirely if the other 2 hosts hate it. The Gamuffin, let me pitch you this. You can do it anytime, but you can have your Gamuffin privileges revoked.
If there's a majority
that's
rule.
targeted, you bastard, because you know I would use it to fucking bring up cryptocurrency. That's my fucking white whale, and you know it.
That's my point.
Know it.
Is if someone brings up either the one they bring back, they're doing it because they couldn't think of a new one and they're being lazy, or it's a bad repitch. And also with a Gamuffin, you have to recontextualize the pitch. You can't just hear it as again.
Can't just do
I
it
like
again.
that. Okay.
And
I
I say,
like that.
if the pitch fails a second time, you do not get to talk about it again.
No,
strikes
but that's the
you're
thing.
out.
If it fails a second time, your privileges are revoked until it goes all the way around for everybody. I don't know. That's too complicated.
Or how about this? It's just one a year.
I was saying one a
that
year.
way we're not constantly trying to
So I would say
recycle it.
my first one of the year is my Gamuffin, and it's done. It's out. I have
then
to
you're
be
done.
creative for the rest of the year, but I'm just saying, timing wise, this would have been the time to pitch this podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to recontextualize.
Yes.
These are the rules around the Gamuffin.
Yes.
1, it needs to be recontextualized. 2, only one a year. And 3, if you fuck it up, you're done.
Yeah, you never get to repitch anything ever again.
Never again. I like this. I like this for the Gamuffin. Okay, great. I love it. So that's the Gamuffin. All right, other things we need to adjudicate. Liver, how do you feel about Commie Crafts?
I think it would be really funny. I think we
it'd
could
be a
come
good
up
logo
with
on Minecraft.
it's the fucking communist.
The hammer and
Soviet
sickle
Union
in fucking Minecraft.
Going
With
to
like a
AI
fucking
arts
sewing
right
circle.
now.
Great. I love that.
Yeah. But I think we could all I think it could be really nice that we could actually pick up something, and then we could also it kind of suits our needs of me wanting something really wholesome and all of us learning something and actually growing as people from this show, other than whatever the fuck we've been doing for 2 years. So us growing, but
fair.
also we get to do bits about it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There
And
you
it's a little transgressive.
Exactly.
Which fulfills my previous
For
wants and
violence.
needs
Your
for
penchant
that
for
pod.
violence.
Yes,
Yeah.
my penchant for violence and destruction, to destroy this world and bring upon a new change for our Lord and Savior, Cthulhu. All right, for Potting with the Fishes. Tyler, I love the characters.
We love
the
characters.
advice show angle of it. It would be writing heavy, but I do think it could be very fun.
Yes.
I think it would be a fun little bit. I was vamping to give Tyler time to create the communist flag in Minecraft. And so he's generated that and going to be sending that to us. But I do think Potting with the Fishes would be a nice... I do think we could do it for a bit depth. God damn.
Oh, it's
Save
so
those
cursed.
so that
love
way
it.
we can
love it.
put those
Love the one on
up
the far
somewhere
right.
too.
That's fantastic.
Those are the Minecraft hammer and sickle. That one on the far right is
That's
powerful.
excellent. That's powerful. Thank you, Adobe. Okay.
Thanks, Adobe. But yeah, I think Punting with the Fishes, I say we save that because that could be a nice little writing bit. We're all trying to get our writing resumes
Tyler, once
up
again,
for
adding a
creative
tally
work.
on the fucking bit depth board.
Yeah, on the
Let's
bit
just-
depth board. Just
we're
keep on marking
racking
them. Keep
up,
on marking
just
them.
racking them up.
Listen, I pitch features, not shorts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's fair. Powerful. No, I love it. That's the thing is the core idea is strong enough that we could definitely run it for an hour if we wanted to. How do we feel about the wrap up?
I like it.
I do.
I only like it because we have a good pitch for the first episode, and it is.
Yeah, I mean that's
other
really why I
podcasts.
pitched it. It would be a good bit depth that we could
I
do,
think
and it would
this
be
could
nice to get
also
Jesse on the horn.
be kind of our like it literally could be an entire show of its own where like
Sure.
it is
Yeah.
kind of like it kind of could take on a life of its own. Like after the pilot, if we decide that like, hey, like this was a project that we worked on, and like we want to be like, we want to hear about your projects. We want to hear about like what you like. Not even like it's not even like how can we help you like make this idea work? No,
Yeah.
that's not the point. The
No,
point
it's
is
just
to
like-
just be like.
Share it, get it off your
Get it at
chest.
a point
and move on.
like this is what
Sid
you
Field?
like had
No.
the potential to put out into the world, and it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time. Like you weren't ready to like make it at the time, and like how can what have you learned from that process, and then moving on. I like that. I think that also has very strong bit depth sort of
Bit depth
energy where
legs.
like
I mean, so does honestly, I think all of today's pitches have been very bit
yeah,
depthy
yeah,
because
but
Commie
like-
Crafts could be a fun one where it's almost Hollywood Junior-esque where we do it and then we like give it enough space so that way we can come back to it and then like re-adjudicate it and see sort of where our Minecraft antics have taken us. So how do we feel about these three pitches? Which one are we feeling? I would like to
I don't know.
fight for the my pitch for the wrap out would be one, easy to do
Yes.
because I have all the stuff ready.
you have all the YMBW stuff.
It would be nice to get Jesse on the horn.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Let's throw it another fucking time zone, boy. We've lost
Let's
Central.
fucking
Let's
go.
get
Back to 3.
Mountain time.
Back to 3, baby. Mountain time. Let's get
Olivia,
there.
why can't you go to grad school in California so we can all record in person?
Did I not tell you I'm out of money?
So yeah, how what are we feeling? How's everybody feeling?
I think in terms of like, I you know what? Here's my New Year's resolution. I'm not going to consider time and production
Okay,
time
that's good.
when we are
That's
talking
fair.
about pitches anymore. Because it'd be like, oh, we're all busy. Because then we end up putting out like something that we're like, whatever. But instead of actually realizing the full
That's when we
potential
put
of a
out the
pitch.
Yes, that's
Nightmare,
true.
All
the
right.
Blunt Rotation
That's
podcast.
when we put out Blunt Rotation. That's
Hey,
when
listen,
we
Blunt
put out.
That's
Rotation
pretty good.
podcast is a
That shit
classic.
rips.
I think regardless, we always create a quality product.
We
It
do.
just depends
I
on
do.
how
I
long
think.
it
I
takes
think.
yours
We
truly
need to
create it.
give more breathing space for the pitches, like that we like really want to consider. Like, what do we feel like doing? What do we think is like actually?
I think we do the
like,
wrap out.
I like the wrap out. I
Could
do like the
we
wrap out.
could we bring Kai on even?
Sure.
For a
Give
little
Bring
bit?
Kai on. Yeah, absolutely.
Because
Did we ever have Kai guest on YMBW? No.
not on the second
No.
season. No,
Not in SWAT.
not in SWAT.
That'd be fun to have him.
I don't know. He was I don't know, just to chat about
My
where
wrap,
he's from.
my
I
wrap
don't know.
out. YMBW candle.
Shit.
I actually would play
maybe
Gandalf.
at the
Here's
end
the
we
thing,
announce a new YMBW season or something. I don't know.
But here's the thing: could we pitch an entirely new D&D podcast where it's not named YMBW
I'm
and we
in.
lose the conventions
in.
of
I mean, that part.
YMBW and we do
I'm
that
in.
instead?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Can I be
Maybe
DM
a
this
better
time? I'll be
name.
really good at it.
Sure.
I've
Okay,
been
listen. If
practicing
you want
for the last-
as long as I'm not editing and sound
I've
designing
been
it,
practicing for
I'm
the last
fine doing
5
whatever.
years.
I'm fine with all
Olivia,
that. Okay,
bring
cool. So we're
Candle
feeling
to
the
next
wrap out?
week's recording session as your pitch.
Yeah, honestly.
Can we backdoor pilot it
cool.
like the McElroys did with the Adventures?
Yeah, honestly, that'd be fun. Cool.
Love
So we're feeling the wrap out.
I like
Yeah.
the wrap out, yeah.
And
Alright, cool.
I would move the Commie
Commie Crafts?
Commie Crafts
Commie
to
Crafts.
the top of our bit depth list.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I find the only time I've ever been a top.
Not according to your keys. All right. So
Bastard.
we will see you guys next week with the wrap out, the closure of You Might Be Wondering How We Got Here.
Wiki word. We are gathered here today.
Oh yeah, I gotta. Okay, so guys, please bow your head.
Oh, yeah,
close
yeah,
your
yeah.
eyes
Let's bow our
as
hands.
we
Yeah,
pray.
yeah.
How
who
are we
praying to?
ending this season? How are we doing this now? I forgot what our new ending is.
We're praying.
We end with a prayer.
Oh, right, yeah.
Please, so bow your head.
Your hands, please. Thank you.
Dear Dungeons and Dragons, Mattel, please don't sue us. We don't have money, and we're ending the Dungeons and Dragons podcast, which, you know, you don't get a lot of these days. Will we start another Dungeons and Dragons podcast? Probably. But please guide us in strength, in love, in horny demon people. In Matt Mercer's name we pray. Amen.
How would you like to do
Amen.
this? Okay, great.
All right, we'll see you next week with the Wrap Out.